gonna... Oh, wait. No, oh, yeah. Okay, it auto-switched. I forgot.
Yeah.
You fixed that.
I fixed that. Yeah, I did fix it. Yes.
Look, memory of goldfish.
I know.
Well, a little bit better than a memory of a goldfish, you know? Welcome to Minions of the Zoo, Sunday night. I am your keeper, Kefki. And with me tonight is my co-host, BuhLooZeR.
Hi. BuhLooZeR the loser here.
On your birthday? No.
Yeah.
Also, with me is JenTMaxi.
Ooh.
And the smoking rat.
I like that you got your cheesecake back, Rat.
Yeah.
Again, he is not as classy as me with my hat.
Your top hat
No,
that has an egg
but-
in it, that has a hat.
Yes.
And also, tiramisu.
What is ups? What is downs? What is lefts? Are they rights?
What are you
These are the
talking
questions I ask everyone.
And last and least, Lodi.
Especially
Yeah,
after what he's
but
doing with that egg.
I have to interrupt that. Lodi, why do you have a crotch egg?
It's not a crotch
I
egg.
explained this earlier before the stream. I need more chickens.
That is not how you fertilize chicken eggs.
Stop judging me.
Look,
Judge.
2020,
I will find out.
2025, we don't judge anymore.
Why does it look like it's on fire, though? Like, what were you eating?
Look, I don't know.
He said something. He said British.
Well, that's because he's.
God
That's
save
not
the queen.
exactly what I said.
Look,
Here,
God save-
I was sending him videos on ways to violate Italian food.
he was saying, God save the queen, God save the king, fuck Murray and Harry. Meghan and Harry.
Yeah. Surprised Harry didn't just change his name to Merkel and just be honest about it, because we know who has the pants in that one.
Clearly.
Why does my crotch egg have a hat?
Because it's festive.
Right.
Because it wants to be born.
Give me 20 minutes.
Lodi?
That's not how it
5
works.
minutes.
I gotta mention this. Do you know, Kefki, do you know what song has been stuck in my head all day?
What?
Another bird goes extinct. That.
Another bird goes extinct, another
Yeah.
one gone, another one gone, another bird
Yeah,
goes
that
extinct.
ever since you sang that this morning, it's been stuck in my head. I was singing, and I started singing it out loud while I was riding with my brother on our trip to Omaha. And he just, like, the thing is, he's driving, but his head slowly turned and looked at me like, what are you doing? It was funny.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hat's gone.
Well, that's what brain troll songs are for. They're for sharing.
I know. It was good. He's like, where did you hear that? And I'm like, my friend Kefki. And he's like, is she okay? And he's like, are they okay? I'm like, oh yeah, they're fine.
No. No.
Hey! I'm okay.
I mean, it's like phenomena. Yeah.
Yeah.
The minute you start.
Phenomena.
Sorry.
Kefki,
Yes.
you're missing something. Supposed to say hi to chat.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, God. Sorry, chat. Sorry. I was just waiting for everybody to be finished. I knew that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I did.
Yeah.
Get it off top chat. Go to live chat. Come on. Off top
It's good
chat,
to give a
go
little
to live
little
chat.
time for people to trickle in anyway. you know.
Alright. Who we got here? I see Peterbilt! Hi, Peterbilt! Badger! Hug. Hey, Ryan! Hugs. Mitchley! Hug. Who broke the first shell? I did. I broke the first shell, Mitchley. It was me. Yes. Sorry.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna tell on you. I'm like, I keep secrets sometimes.
And yeah, that's it. I got everybody.
Yep.
Say hello to everybody that come in.
Thanks everybody for the birthday wishes. Even though it was a week ago or whatever, but we didn't have a show.
We didn't stream then.
Yeah,
we
so
didn't
it doesn't
stream
count.
then. So yeah.
The canon is that now both our birthdays are on the same day.
Yes.
So that's the new canon until next year where it changes again.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the new lore.
That's fine. That'll work for me. I don't know if you are willing to disclose your age, but I am officially 44. So
Old fuck. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
My
well,
bad.
I mean, there's nothing. There's positive things about 44.
We
You
lived
know-
through the 80s.
is that
You know what's positive about being 44 is you remember what the 80s were like. The kids
I do.
nowadays,
Oh,
and
that
I'm
is a
patting
skull.
Boo on the head because it's not his fault. Yeah, he doesn't know what the 80s were like.
Oh, that's
remember-
cool. I like your profile picture, Kushel. You got a Kuskul. Boom. Sorry, I think that's cool.
I remember.
Oh, Badger,
old
it's your
people.
birthday in April too? Happy birthday!
Old people.
We are.
You're old people.
Okay, that is an interesting point. Like, ever since I've been messing around with like being on the internet, I have encountered more people with April birthdays on the internet than I ever have in real life. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
only know one other person has an April birthday in real life like me, and the weird coincidence thing is their birthday happens to be April 12th as well. So
Nice.
yeah, it's the only other April birthday I know,
Well,
and it's weird.
here's the thing between the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s. There's just only so many ways that you can remember certain things without, you can tell that a kid's just kind of picked things up from watching TV or things that they got from their parents. But when somebody's 80.
Yeah.
You know, it's just you tell enough jokes and they laugh at enough of them, they were alive for that shit.
Well, yeah. Wait, you mean being alive in the 80s, or do you mean that they're
Yeah.
80 years old? I'm like,
No, like live in the 80s.
okay.
They kind of remember the tempo, they remember the commercials, they kind of remember what
Right.
I don't have like a massive memory of it, but like yeah, I lived through it. So
No, that's fine.
Wait, but nobody under 40 knows what the 80s were like?
Technically,
not without TV or like reading material.
yeah. you would have-
I don't remember the 80s. I
I
did not
do.
exist during the boomer times.
I liked the 80s. It was a great time.
A lot of
Was
kids that
fun.
I know that are younger, like they look back at the era and they think it was a good era, but they weren't there for it. So it's like, I wasn't at your party. I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a lot of cool stuff that happened in that decade, but
Yeah.
to be fair, there was a lot of cool stuff that happened in the 90s too. So,
That's true.
and like every decade has some interesting stuff. It's just some of it's more favorably remembered than others.
Same thing about
Yep.
the 50s and
I
the
can-
60s.
Like I can remember,
Yeah.
I remember dead technologies that never went anywhere. I remember Betamax videos. I remember laser discs. You
I
know,
remember laser discs.
yeah. I actually
I
like that
remember
was,
8-track.
my school when I was in like first grade. They got a laser disc player, and the only laser discs they had were the Star Wars movies. And I'm like, this is awesome. So it was cool. The laser discs were huge. They were like, I'm like, that's a record. Why is it silver? And they're like, it's a laser disc. I'm like,
Betamax was
yeah.
the audio
I do think that's normal for every
Was
generation.
audio
Because my mom.
Betamax or visual?
No,
Audio.
yeah, it was the competitor to just regular VHS.
Okay, what was that fucking audio thing that was before the cassette tape? Damn it, those big clunking weird.
8-track.
8 tracks.
8-track.
8 tracks.
Yeah, 8-track. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember listening to
If
8
you
tracks
were
when I was a kid too.
the setups, if you were into doing home videos back in the 80s in comparison to nowadays, like those
Mhm.
cameras were huge.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah,
the
my
tapes
gra-
that came with it, they were exclusive, so if you picked a brand, have fun with your discs.
Yeah, my grandpa had a like a home video camera, I think, in like the early 90s, maybe late 80s. It was VHS, it used standard tapes, but that camera, like, it sat on your shoulder, it was huge, it weighed like 30 pounds, and it was super, yeah, I was, as a child, never allowed to touch it. So
And now kids can do that with their freaking cell phone.
mhm.
With
Yeah.
better quality. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
go
It's
back to the
interesting.
80s just long enough to remember it and then come back and be like, yeah,
I would go back to the 80s just to, find all of my, 80s nostalgia, like cartoon era toys, like all my
Mhm.
Silverhawks, all my Transformers, all of my Rock Lords,
Transformers.
even
Robots.
the GoBots.
Disguise.
I had all the GoBots. I had all that stuff. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff. The Thundercats stuff I had lots of toys. The one like big, like, at least to me it was a big thing. I never had any He-Man stuff. That was the one thing I never had, was
Oh,
like
that's the
He-Man
thing
and
that-
anything.
I had the most of was the
Yeah,
He-Mans, and that and
my neighbor across
Transformers.
the street
That's the
had
only ones I had.
my neighbor across the street had like almost everything He-Man, the
And Voltron.
castles, and I had Voltron.
Oh
When I,
yeah, you had all the
yeah,
lines.
I think I did. Yeah, because I think I could make
Nice.
them. Yeah, but it would like my neighbors across the street. The boy had all the He-Man stuff and Castle Grayskull and Skeletor's Castle, like all those sets.
Ah,
But then he had a sister. She was into She-Ra, and she had all of She-Ra's stuff.
I had
even
one
like
of those
She-
too. She-Ra
Even
figure.
She-Ra's like weird castle thing that they made. It was cool. Like they had all sorts of cool stuff. Oh yeah,
It-
that's the one other thing I had,
G.I. Joe, yeah.
which really wasn't a toy, but they were cool. I had at one point had every single Care Bear.
Yep, I could see that.
Oh, I had Care Bears, yeah. Oh, I
Yeah,
ate Care Bear.
Yeah, I had all the Care Bears at one point.
Yeah.
And I can't
They're
remember,
hard.
like,
They're hard to get them all nowadays. Like and good
Yeah.
get the original ones because like the new ones that come out, especially the new ones that come out,
Yeah.
they're just not as nice.
No.
They're
I wanted
like I
the grumpy one, and I got like the yellow one, the sunshine one. And I was like, no,
sunshine.
I want the grumpy
Of course,
one.
you'd have the grumpy one.
You know, if you were a collector though, you got lucky because everyone wanted Grumpy. So because everyone wanted Grumpy, he's not worth as much.
No. Well,
I mean, he
don't-
was
I don't have them
popular.
No more, so.
Yeah, G.I. Joe stuff too. I had some G.I. Joe stuff, but not near as much of that.
I was born in the wrong decade.
So was I.
You were
Look,
born
I
the
had
year after like a hell of a lot of recovery things, Blue. So I was like, I'm not gonna do
Dude.
this one.
Here's the thing, though, Blue. Even though I had all those toys, I had all that stuff. Do you know what I wanted more than any other toy when I was a kid, and I never
What?
got it?
What?
Power Wheels.
Pow, pow,
I've never
power
gotten a-
wheels, power wheels.
You know which toy I had that freaked me out to no end?
My
I
buddy.
had my fucking I had my buddy though. And
Yeah, I
and my mother and I had it around the time Child Play came out.
Mm.
And my mother, God rest her soul, was evil because she let me watch that movie. I did not have my buddy doll after that.
Would you burn him?
I didn't burn him. I just kept moving him. I didn't want to play with that damn thing. I'm scared.
You're lucky she didn't do. I had a friend whose mom would ritualistically move certain toys around the house so that she would be left with the feeling that her toys were moving and watching her.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom would do it on
that's
purpose, so she would be
mean.
like, "Oh yeah," her mom would be like, "Just so you know, they're telling me all about what you're doing."
Oh, that's so mean.
Yeah.
Your toys are
Like
snitches.
her mom came up with the Elf on the Shelf before they came up with Elf on the Shelf. I'm like, she was me. I mean, it worked. You know?
Hey, Gray.
Yeah, it was,
Hugs.
doesn't help that it was a Charlie Chaplin looking character either.
No.
What?
Mm-mm.
Her doll?
Yeah, the
Oh,
doll
that's
looked like
freaky,
Charlie. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cake up a cake. Had a
Yeah, I have
Furby when he
stories
was
about the
3 and it broke
Furbies.
Because I wanted to have a bath. Oh, that was
Never.
a bad idea.
You never had the Furby thing.
Look,
I
the
think-
Furby deserved to die. Bath.
I think that if I remember right, my brother and I, I wasn't really into it so much because I was into video games at that point. But like,
Mhm.
my brother really got into Power Rangers. We had all the like the different Zords and stuff too. We had the Dragon Zord. We had all the regular the regular pieces and all that, like to make the Megazord and all that stuff. It was cool. But
Hey. Hey, Raymond.
and then he stopped being into Power Rangers. Oh, and that's the other thing. That is another childhood thing that I don't have anymore that I wish I still had. I also had those Rubbermaid totes that are like they're almost 3 foot long and they're like 2.5 like 2 foot tall.
Mhm.
Right? I had 5 of those filled to the brim with Legos.
Nice.
Yeah. I had just about every space set they ever released from in the 80s. We even had the space train that like ran on it was like a Lego train set. We even had that.
Nice.
All of that stuff got stolen.
Oh.
We had it we had it up until like I was in my 20s. We still had it, but my parents like lost their house, so we had to put all their stuff in storage, including our Lego collection. And some person broke into the storage unit and just stole the Legos.
They
Oh,
would have, because
shit.
those are collector's items and they sell really well.
Like ridiculously well, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
It's almost to the point where you wish your parents had just sold it, because at least you could have gotten some money back.
yeah, it hurt losing all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because like I built also, like I remember when we were like the other thing I built when I was a kid, they got us like a youth sized pool table, which we didn't use for pool table. It turned into a table that we did our projects on and played with toys and stuff. But I had Micro Machines. If anybody remembers Micro Machines, I had those too. I built
Is that the
city.
one where it's got the guy that talked quite fast?
Yes, the guy talked really
Yeah,
fast.
yeah,
Yes, that was
yeah.
Micro Machines. But I built a city out of Legos with roads and an entire city network that was scaled for the Micro Machines to run around in the Lego city.
Hey, Will.
Nice.
Feel better?
Talk
And
about dedication.
yeah, it took me about a year to do, and it was cool. My brother would play with me a lot with it, and we had fun. And then one day he's like, "You know what? Godzilla needs to destroy the city." So Godzilla destroyed my entire Micro Machine / Lego city, and I was devastated.
Aww.
Those the day.
Because like when Godzilla destroyed the Lego city, it didn't just destroy the Lego city. I mean, he broke bricks in half. He broke the plastic Legos.
Damn.
Destroyed the Lego city.
Like, geez, how angry was your brother?
Fairly.
Remind me not to piss your brother off if I ever should meet him.
No. I'm not a little guy. I'm like I don't know. Probably so. I'm upwards of 300 pounds. I don't remember exactly. Probably 340 pounds or something like that. He has picked me up and thrown me like 50 feet through the air.
Repeat previous comment.
Yeah, he has literally grabbed hold of a door on a car and ripped it off. Just ripped it completely off the hinges. He is one tough guy. So,
I have this image of you building like a cardboard city and then getting your brother to dress up as like a life-size Godzilla just for him to play, just for him to smash it. That would be funny.
Yeah, that would be funny.
That would be amazing.
You know, the funny thing is like there have been points in my life where we had enough cardboard boxes. I could have done this.
You know what?
I wish I had a Godzilla sound effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
Wow.
It would be. It's like my idea for like I always wanted to do that. It was a skit idea, kind of comic book or not comic, a funny commercial I wanted to do. That was like a Star Wars crossover.
Right.
I wanted to have a Tusken Raider or Sand People, right? But I wanted them, so the full Tusken Raider gear, but then they have on like an apron, like they're like a house cleaning type of an apron type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like a Tusken Raider crossed with like 50s housewife cleaning the kitchen floor, right? And they have a Swiffer wet jet type thing where you press the button and it squirts the liquid, and then you can use the Swiffer to clean it off, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when they press the button, nothing comes out, and they do the Tusken Raider thing. I wanted to make that as a commercial. I thought it would have been funny.
My mic?
Yeah, in OBS for just a moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like about roughly half an hour or so before stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, roughly. It's not exact. It's roughly around then.
All right.
Well, plus or minus 5 or 10 minutes ain't that big.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Why'd you have to mute for that?
Because it's no one's business.
Oh. Well.
Yep. I don't know. That there was a lot of stuff that I had. I had lots of. I don't know. I got lucky. I got a lot of toys and stuff when I was a kid, but unfortunately, because of my brother and just being kids, we destroyed a lot of it because we played with it. We didn't, we didn't think about 20 years from now or 30 years from now this stuff's going to be valuable. We were kids. We were just, this is cool. Let's play with it, and things got broke because we were kids.
Gray asked if you punched your brother out for that. I don't think it would have been a good idea.
I would if I could have got away with it, I would have, but he would have just destroyed even more stuff. So what was the point?
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to be born an only child.
Also, Gordy wished you a happy
Lucky
birthday.
bastard.
Gray translated earlier. All the creepy.
But I had a shit ton of cousins.
And cool. I thank you for all the birthday wishes, just in general, chat. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
right.
I wanted to say
birthday,
that
too.
earlier, but yeah.
Remember, it's customary to eat the birthday RaT. So,
No.
and look, and look, he already has cheese on him, so we could put him in a sandwich.
Given that I have a piece of cheese on me, like maybe I would make a good fondue. I don't know.
And see, look, you know what? I love it when dinner offers meal plans and suggestions. It makes the dining process better.
Right. It was just an idea. It's like maybe I would be okay as a fondue. I don't know.
See, like maybe we make a RaT charcuterie board.
It's an idea.
I mean, fondue does allow you to put other things in the pot, like bacon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bacon into cheese. Yummy.
A smoking RaT cheese. Oh, see, look, plans coming together. Come on, Blue, me, you, RaT. We can do this. Put a candle in his mouth. As
It's
matter of fact,
technically smoking.
you're right. You know,
Technically, that is technically a candle. You know.
you're right. My bad. See, look, he's already
Cigarettes are
there.
just spicy candles
Yeah.
that give you cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. We'll have to put like 20 in his mouth, but I guess it'll work.
I've never done that.
Also, your hat kind of looks like it's slowly eating your head, Kefki. Kind of looks like it would hurt.
Yeah.
Her head is actually a dimensional portal.
You mentioned
That's bad.
It's a clinical Metroid.
You're good. It was making me feel bad for your poor ferret. Like that's your eye.
But Jen, the hat just keep falling down, and it's like she has to keep readjusting the hat.
Oh, is that what it is? That's funny.
just so, because you guys mentioned it about putting candles in my mouth. Like, here's the thing: the most cigarettes I have ever had in my mouth trying to smoke at the same time is 7. Just so you know that. I managed to smoke 7 cigarettes at once.
I can't say I've never smoked. I can't make that lie. I actually have smoked once, twice.
Yeah,
A
I had
year.
7 cigarettes, 7
shouldn't
cigarettes held in my
smoke, it's
mouth,
bad
and
for
I took a drag off all of them at the same time.
Yeah, but you shouldn't smoke. It's really bad for you.
Well,
Says the ferret that vapes.
I'm
Shut
talking about things from years ago. It's not like I did this the other day. You know, you should not try to smoke 7 cigarettes at once. It's a bit much. I'll tell you that. Okay.
Yeah, I could see you being like a little more than a little nauseous after.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rat,
yeah.
Gordy says happy birthday.
Thank you.
See,
Thank
I
you
don't
to the
understand the
Gordy.
creaking vine noises, but Ray does. He can translate.
Ray also speaks lit, which frightens me to no end. So when he's shaking my box, when I'm cussing at him, he can understand every word of it, which pisses me off. So I can't use all the really colorful lit curses because Ray understands that shit. Fucking Ray.
The undead don't have a language.
We do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, they don't.
Who has a language?
At Lodi, we have a language. We have dialect too. I speak Lich. Lodi speaks Ghost. But we can have a conversation.
Don't got no
I can only have a
language.
conversation when I'm also a ghost. The second amount of ghost form, the language makes no sense to me anymore.
Look, this newer ghost shit, like this,
Undead
these
does not have
newer
a
ghosty
language.
slang, this newer undead slang, it just pisses me off. Gooboxing? What the fuck is gooboxing? That shit wasn't a thing back in my day. See, it confuses me. I'm an old bitch yelling at clowns.
You see, Tyr, you picked me at the wrong time because for some reason my brain has been like, hey, dead franchise, let's get into Game of Thrones.
Oh no.
So I've come upon the part where I'm learning what JoJo paste is.
Wait, hold on. Excuse me, I gotta read this one. I would ask you if you kiss your mother with that mouth, but I know what you did to your mother to attain your undead power. Leave my mother out of this. She was a saint, and her soul was necessary to make my phylactery. She was a willing participant. She was old. No. She knew the
Okay.
risk. What?
So you didn't eat the seed of the weirwood with a little extra paste on the side?
No, but I did consume one baby. Just one whole baby.
Okay,
It was horrible.
Did it
Wouldn't suggest it.
Did it kind of taste like black licorice?
It kind of did. Yeah. Maybe I should have cooked it.
It's okay if you don't understand that reference, Blue. That was candies from like the 80s and the 90s that we're not allowed to have anymore because
Right.
some people are too sensitive.
Oh yeah, Black Liver. I haven't seen Black Liver in 100 years. You're right.
They were
But they
really
still
popular
sell-
too.
They still sell black licorice, yeah.
Yeah, but not in the shape of babies.
Oh, yeah, maybe not.
They used to
If it's
be
not baby flavor, it's not real.
They used to be really like a really good licorice though. Like at least as far as like black licorice likers. I don't like it. I just know people who do.
Yeah.
Remember, you guys still have jelly bellies or jelly babies or whatever the hell they're called?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. It's basically
Howdy.
the same thing, but they come in multiple colors, so they're forgiven.
Lodi,
What?
that your egg is still not fertilized. I think you were wrong. It's been half an hour. There's still nothing.
Did you really want him
I
to?
like to take it slow.
Did,
You gotta get in the mood. You gotta play some music. You gotta-
I'm a bit
you know, maybe
distracted
maybe he's
currently.
just hungry and he wants some scrambled eggs, and I don't know why he's going that way, Lodi.
Oh, they'll
What?
be
I mean,
scrambled
again-
when I'm finished, yes.
Shaken, not stirred, Blue.
I like my chicken shaking. That's
Huh.
Oh lordy.
Is that what
Sorry,
a smart
Boo.
chicken is? Has anybody ever seen that smart chicken?
Smart
No.
chicken.
Yeah, it was like a
What's-
type of chicken. I saw it for sale once. It was called smart chicken. I'm like,
Smart.
why is it can't be that smart. It's still meat. It's dead now. It can't be that smart.
It sounds like a cell phone device or something. Like it's got a.
I
chip
know,
in
but
its
it
butt.
was some sort of I distinctly remember seeing it in a grocery store somewhere. It was called smart chicken, and I'm like, what? I'm not eating that.
I wouldn't eat that chicken either. That sounds horrible.
That sounds like something where they've either put the bird on a diet or they're using some kind of proactive, and that's usually what they're telling you. So I wouldn't
Right.
eat it either.
Yeah, it made me nervous. I'm like, no.
I'm like, where
Oh,
are
and-
you coming from the same place that KFC gets their triple, you know, the rumor of them having birds with like 4 or 5 tits?
The
I don't know.
triple-breasted chickens.
Ew.
Yeah.
All I'm
What
saying is, yeah, it can't be smart if it's dead. You know.
Cat, you don't like triple-breasted chickens?
Did you hear that, Tia? Something that's dead can't be smart. Proof that
I
you're a
know.
dumbass.
I feel insulted. Hold
It
on.
can't be that smart.
Hold
Okay.
on. Oh, wait, no. The damage been done. I've been insulted, Lodi. As undead, we can't be intelligent. We're just mindless automatons.
Don't
We're
drag me
zombies.
into this because revivification potion.
Oh shit! Fuck. Lodi, it's time. Look, Lodi, look.
I'm
Look, I
talking
think
about.
it's time for you to die.
Look, I'm not talking about every animal. I'm talking about chickens here. Are
No,
you
no,
chickens?
no.
It is time
No,
for me to
you-
die. Get a gun,
you-
shoot
you-
me.
It
you
can't be
already
that
said
smart
it.
of a chicken. It can't be that smart of a chicken.
No,
I'll
you already said
testify.
it.
Well, I know I already said it, but I wasn't in trying to insult anybody. So,
Damage has already been done. I think I think I'll be stupid and chewing someone's ear or something like a
you
zombie.
you have a teacup on your head. Do I really need to explain anything further?
It's a
Cultural
fact.
appropriation, that
To
is.
be fair, Rat isn't wrong, right? Like when you learn about chickens, a lot of what a chicken farmer has to do is prevent the chicken from killing itself. Now the chicken had a choice. It could have been a cassowary.
Mhm.
You know what it isn't? It isn't a cassowary. And that's why we
I
eat
feel
them.
I feel insulted. Look, I have the teacup on my head as a fashion statement. Okay, it's a fashion statement.
Green Badger has a good point in chat. Are my tendies Bluetooth compatible? Maybe with Smart Chicken they are. I don't know. I was afraid to buy it and find out. All right.
I kind of want to find out if your chicken tendies are Bluetooth compatible.
Also, like the weird thing is prior, like this is another thing that will date me as being old. I had a Nokia phone that had the technology prior to Bluetooth. It was called it was infrared. The phone literally had an infrared sensor on it, and you could connect to other infrared sensors.
I also had that I had a Game Boy with that technology.
Yeah, but I had a cell phone that did that. That was what they came up with before they figured out Bluetooth.
Oh, your
It's also-
cell phone
it-
has Jen on it. That's cute.
Yes.
If you gave my brother the option of getting one of those old
Data
Blackberries
slate.
back, he would take it in an instant.
I would want the old BlackBerry too.
Like he
never had one.
So the good ones had a decent keyboard, and he
Yeah.
liked it because of that, because he falls under the category of guy with big fucking hands.
Right.
And every
Right.
screen seems to have like, even with some of the bigger readers, sometimes they just don't want to. They really hate men. They really don't like those big hands.
So I had an ex-girlfriend with a BlackBerry because reasons, and I always took her phone and played this stupid little app on it, this little game. It was fun.
Nice.
That part too. I think people like to fidget. Yeah, with things that aren't just toys. You know, we like to fidget.
Mm-hmm.
See, guys, we're seeing why my Mechanicus cat has a little mechanical eye. Because Jen's party hat once poked my eye out. I need a
I've
replacement.
also made you look like kind of a demon cat, just a little bit.
Look. I'm going to say this, Blue, and I don't want to take offense. You can always join the Necron tier. We are always taking in new members.
I mean, a demon cat would work. Totally.
No, he can't be a chaos demon. That's an insult. Like, he should join the Necron tier. Silence the noise of life. Quiet the universe down.
I need to
So
actually finish.
basically what you're saying is the Necrons or the
Why are
Necron
you
tier
transparent, Lara?
I hate
are-
myself.
Oh.
the ancient, undying equivalent of keep it down, eh? That's what they are.
We're the get off my lawn people. Get the
Yeah.
fuck off my lawn. Yes.
Okay, fair enough. I suppose.
Ugh.
You guys should like really recruit like Clint Eastwood or something.
We did. He is one of us. We got him.
No, good.
He's one of our greatest members.
Nice. That's cool.
You know, granted, we had to give him his crotchety old body, but we upgraded it.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's-
That
yeah.
explains a lot.
He's dead.
No,
Oh, too bad. Pity.
Bloody.
Clint Eastwood doesn't die. He's just gonna go into hibernation.
Yeah, probably.
He comes from the side of Hollywood that probably does somehow seep the souls of the new Hollywood stars, so they live a little longer.
Clint Eastwood. I'm
Could
glad
be.
he's not dead.
He was me.
Yeah.
I think he's doing it on purpose, though. Some of them I don't think mean to. They're just like, why am I still here? And then they're like,
Yeah.
well, I am, so like, just live with it.
No, Clint Eastwood is one of those old actors.
your tendies blue.
I have not seen him. I've seen a lot of stuff. I don't remember seeing him in anything particularly bad.
No, he usually doesn't do bad movies. He usually does pretty tasteful stuff.
Yeah.
So
It's also that he's still doing well enough that he can. I always like seeing people just
That's
try
nice,
anyway,
right?
because like, yeah.
What's that one movie?
Like-
Oh God, that one movie. The boxing chicken and
$1 Million Baby.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
I honestly, controversial point. I love him in Gran Torino.
yeah,
No, I've never seen that one.
I mean, he literally says, "Get off my lawn" in Gran Torino.
Yeah.
Ah,
Get that.
get that.
I like. Yeah. He. Goddamn, didn't want to do that.
I'm not.
But he is the crotchety. He's really a crotchety old man yelling at clouds.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. I think the last movie I saw him in was
Sorry.
The Mule. Actually, it was like an old guy who became a drug runner, basically.
Ugh.
But it was a pretty good movie. It was a good watch.
Too much
I
dust
enjoyed
over
it.
here. Oh,
But yeah,
that cloud had it coming. Yes.
the cloud did have it coming. Shouldn't have tried to look like a squirrel or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
or an elephant.
Or penguin.
Mm.
Oh, those are the worst. Penguin clouds. Oh,
Yeah.
Oof, oof, ouch, itch, scratch.
so yeah. Did you do anything special for your birthday, Blue?
Saw family, had cake. Normal.
What kind of cake did
Nothing
you have?
like. Yeah,
Like
what
it-
kind of cake? Yeah.
It was
Sorry.
chocolate cake.
Nice.
Making me
Also, Jenny, are you happy? I'm Devil Cat now. Are you happy?
Yep.
Or Demon Cat, rather, yeah.
Yeah, I had a cake, but you know, what did I have? It was something that a store bought one, but it was good. But the main thing that I always do,
Ah.
like my ritual when it comes to my birthday is I don't even care about presents or anything special except for one thing. On my birthday, we eat Long John Silver's. That is
Oh, for the
that is my
batter.
thing.
Batter.
I don't do anything.
Crumbs.
So when my mom made my birthday special, and without her, there's just another day on the calendar for me. So I really don't do shit.
Yeah, no, like all
Fair.
my thing is just that I want chicken planks from Long John Silver's. Why chicken? I don't know. Their chicken is awesome. I don't know why. Just is.
Mhm.
And I
You get
request it
chicken
every
from
year.
a fish place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could also just be that they're better at frying. Like, if you're really good at frying fish, you're probably really good at frying. I mean, I know that's assuming a lot, but you probably are with chicken.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's delicious. I mean, you can
Sometimes it's the
literally
style of the
like,
batter, too.
yeah,
Mhm.
but it's greasy, it's a mess. You can literally feel your arteries like clogging as you eat it, but it's delicious. Oh,
Mm.
it's so... But yeah, that's something I do every year. I've done it most of my life, actually.
Yeah.
Like I know, like I've been having for my birthday, we've had Long John Silver's for as far back as I can remember, which is like into my single digits. So, like more than 30 years.
Mhm.
Yeah, and if Long John Silver's ever like closes up and the chain stops, I'm gonna be very depressed.
Aw.
God
Yeah,
damn, my
birthday
headphones are done.
in blue. But does your dad ever do anything like Italian for Easter? Because I kind of wonder if there's anything different there.
I'll be right back. Going to get Kefki and Dr. Pepper.
Thank you.
Okay.
I've not seen him do anything specific other than talk to his family, obviously.
I just wonder, like, because like they
Yeah.
have different baked goods for Christmas and stuff. Like they have fruit cakes, but they're
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
You know? So it makes me wonder if it's more like because they have like different desserts and stuff. I wonder if there's
Yeah.
a specific for Easter. What do?
That's not a bad idea for a like personal birthday thing. Range time would be fun. I don't get to go to the range very often. But it would be good. It would be that would be a fun day. I'd be all right.
Look at me, I'm American. I'm actually allowed to play with guns. Meh, 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 meh.
To be honest, what they have for Easter looks pretty yummy, except for the eggs look weird. So they have deviled eggs. They look like they've dyed them in something, and I'm just letting you know, don't fucking dye them. You can put them in pickle juice, and they'll pick up the color of the pickle juice. If you want pink, use like, pickled beets or something.
Yeah.
Stop
No,
using
then you have
dye.
Pickled eggs.
Well, deviled eggs are just boiled eggs that you've cut in half, and then they take the yolk and they usually, everyone has their own recipe. I use a little bit of mayo and mustard, and I like it a little spicy, so I add a little chili to it, and you mix it up and you put it back in the egg. Pretty
Oh, yeah,
tasty.
but you're talking about
It-
pickled eggs or pickled eggs.
So the thing lately is to color the eggs because the white part of the egg is really good at picking up dyes. but I would rather use like a pickled juice than a fake dye, because at least the pickled juice has something of value to it, like
Yeah,
flavor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would make your egg taste like pickle.
It depends on who's making it. Like everyone does have a different recipe for deviled eggs. I have actually put a little bit of pickle juice into my mixture before,
Well, no,
just to add the flavor to it.
I'm not talking about deviled eggs. I'm talking about you were saying dye your Easter eggs with pickle juice.
Deviled eggs. Deviled eggs.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Easter eggs. I'm sorry.
It is being done for Easter. Like they're going with like it looks like a bubblegum pink and a bubblegum blue.
Ah.
I'm like, that looks like gum with
Well, as
yolk.
long as it's like sweet pickles, I mean, because you put sweet pickles in deviled eggs anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Like, I mean, I've either done that or like the dill. Like, I like dill better.
Ew.
But
Dill pickle? Wait, no, dill pickled in deviled eggs? No.
yeah, dill or garlic, yeah.
No.
It's just a little more savory. That's all. It's a little less sweet, a little more savory. Hey, Rat, I didn't mean to horrify you with that. I was trying to look up like what does an Italian have for
No, you're good. You're good.
Blue.
What?
Blue.
I still don't understand.
As an American, you know, you can always come here and we'll trade you for Dylan Mulvaney.
Yeah, totally. Easily.
Yeah,
Deal.
I mean,
That's a
Sweet.
dream.
All right.
It's a win-win for both of us.
Exactly. He gets to go for free, and you could come here.
Or sweet pickles, bread and butter pickles cut up, and Miracle Whip,
See?
and then egg yolk, and then you just beat it all together and shove it in the pickle. I mean, egg, not the pickle.
Yeah.
Worms.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Deviled eggs is easy to make.
Yeah. Like I said, like sometimes what people put into the mixture might be a little bit different. You know, some people like spicier food, some people like
my
it
aunt
sweeter.
used to put
But
cayenne pepper flakes.
I have a
and stuff.
question.
Mhm.
Why are they called deviled eggs?
because they're
Devils, I
so
know.
good, you
Devil.
can't limit yourself to one.
Mm-hmm.
And they're it's one of those things where like eggs aren't bad for you, but eating too much eggs is probably not a good idea either.
No.
So you
There's a lot of shit that's bad for you that we do.
you put the Miracle Whip. Miracle, not Mirka.
Mirka.
Miracle.
Mirka.
Me,
Fine.
fuck you.
Mm.
Coming to save
Not
the
Mirka,
creamy
Mirka.
egg. Yeah.
Nurka!
Mirka Whip.
Fuck yeah!
I
Coming to
almost thought you were
see the
trying to say.
Is it-
yeah.
I thought
Is
you were
it
trying to say
actually
meerkat.
Miracle?
Yes, it's
It's not Mirka?
Yeah.
No,
it's miracle. It's like oracle,
Oh.
but miracle.
Oh. Well, damn, I've been saying it wrong my whole life.
That's alright.
Well, now you have to change. Conform, Kefki. Do as we
No.
say.
No.
Be one of us.
No.
Join us.
No.
I'm kidding.
I know.
No, I don't know. I've got nothing.
Where's my Dr. Pepper tier?
Oh,
Oh, I got it. There it is.
Oh, thank you.
You really do have him enslaved.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what it would be.
When did that happen?
Which is good. I was taking on too many responsibilities, so.
Mm.
No,
Glad someone else is the
I
underling
still
for
need
that
your
specific
help.
aspect
I still
of
need your
the.
help. He does not know the tech like you do.
Yeah, I know. I can't retire yet, or ever, for that matter.
like you're not supposed to retire till you're like 65.
Mm.
Well, find a new job then. I'm not allowed.
Well, that's a long ways for you. You know, I don't know.
Sorry.
Well, at least
Yeah.
there's one thing we don't have to worry about for Easter that you always have to worry about for like Christmas.
What's
Mhm.
that?
Not no
Lights?
Christmas no Easter songs really.
Oh, I was gonna say
Outside-
like lighting.
Yeah.
Some people light up their house for Easter.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's called leaving your Christmas lights on and then pretending.
Oh. Oh. Wow. I
No,
didn't
they
realize
actually do. They actually do have lights for Easter if you want to do that. Not everyone does it, but it's just
Hmm.
different colors.
that. Fair enough.
Yeah, they make lights pretty much for every holiday. Like I have some cute Halloween lights. I got skulls and pumpkins and gooses.
I got pumpkin ones. I still haven't used them yet because I'm afraid of someone stealing them off my
Oh.
balcony.
Yeah.
Somewhere I
yeah.
saw I should have bought them. I didn't. I actually found candy corn lights.
The heresy.
Yeah. They're just lights that look like
Yib.
candy corn. And I was like,
Yib.
oh,
No.
I never did get them. I should have.
Hi, Cryptic.
Oh no.
Oh God, it's
I thought I
secret
was going to make it through the entire
Asian.
stream without seeing that stupid eagle.
Asian man. No reason. I don't even know the rest of the lyrics to that song.
Asian man, he's writing down your number and he's taking away your name.
Hello, Shadow Games Club.
Hi, Gabe.
Wait,
He's
who?
saying he didn't hit him, but I don't believe you.
Oh.
You definitely hit him. Probably inappropriately.
Well, stop changing your fucking name! And then I would remember it's you, Ka! Stop it! Stop it! You probably haven't changed it since, and my brain just forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Did I tell you about? Yeah, I think I did. Never mind. No, it's okay. Some other time.
Quick, change your name again.
Stop it!
Change the names. Excuse me.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say. I haven't really been up to much. I haven't really seen anything on the internet. I haven't been keeping up with anything lately, so I'm pretty out of the loop, and like I don't have any weird tidbits of information that I can think of to bring up. So yeah, I am pretty like
Sorry.
I don't know. Is that considered like low energy or something? I don't know.
No, me too. I has not done a slip.
Yeah.
I haven't slept much.
Yeah.
I haven't slept either.
Dear God, everybody needs to go to sleep.
No.
I need it. I got work in the morning, but I don't want to.
What time you gotta go to work?
I got to be working about 12:30.
Oh, jeez. Jeez. Why are you doing so late on freaking streams then?
No, 12:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, like, why are you so late on the streams then?
Because I'll get up. I leave out about 11 o'clock to catch my train about 11:30, and I'm about at work by 12:15. So I can do that. It's not that hard.
I wish my jobs like after I'm not working tomorrow, but usually when I do work, I wish my work started at 12.
I work for the government.
Yeah. Fed.
What's me?
Okay.
I'm breathing.
Y'all better watch what y'all say. I could be a secret informant. You know what?
Fed.
I might call the British government on you. He's having fun without a.
I ate the pocket goat. Wait, no.
Hey, Blue, you have a license to have this much fun?
Yeah.
Hi, Sora! Happy Easter!
I can Photoshop one.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say Happy Easter, everybody. Happy Easter.
Yeah. You need a license to have this much fun.
You got a license for that, mate?
Yup.
Oi, Wenko, where's your license?
I'm gonna need to see your license and your identification, sir. And don't worry, we don't carry guns.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
If
who
you-
did that voice a second ago?
Well, the oi 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 wanker.
Yeah,
That was
who
me.
is- Oh, jeez.
So you hit puberty, I see.
Lodi!
Ah!
About
Wow.
time.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
Let's not get carried away here.
Pinch me.
I mean, it's only been like what 8 years late. So
Well, no, according
Is
to
that-
like half the internet, or half the internet I talked to, not the entire internet, most of the internet doesn't know I exist, thankfully. But according to half my friend group, I'm still a fetus in my mum's womb. So you know.
Oh, that was mean.
Self-abuse
That's
me.
impressive.
hello,
Yeah, I know.
hello. Can you like?
I was going to say something nastier. I was going to say, oh, your balls finally dropped, but I didn't. I said, oh, you hit puberty.
Well, now you have said it, so.
wait a
No, I
wait a
didn't.
minute now.
No, I
Wait
didn't.
a minute now. Blue, when I say this, this
recorded.
is scientific. This is just scientific. How did she
Uh-huh.
get the microphone up in there, or are you
Through the
talking?
umbilical cord. Same with a giant Ethernet. Using nanotechnology, we managed to get an Ethernet cord down there as well. So I have access to internet and my my computer and everything. It's all nanotechnology.
Wow, man, the British are light years ahead of us.
You know,
British.
you have just reminded me of an 80s movie. Did any of you guys ever see the 80s movie Inner Space?
Unfortunately.
Nope.
Yeah.
And nope, I have not seen it.
Yeah, it basically, they figured out a way to put a machine and like they shrink it to like nano sized and then it's inside a person's body. It's weird. It was weird.
Anyway, Lodi, I don't need reminders that I sound 12.
You don't sound 12. I sound. Shut up.
I didn't say nothing. Why did you tell me to shut up?
No. Never mind. I was going to say, at least you don't sound like a woman. So, yeah.
Oh, shut up, Cryptic. Hey, Kefki,
What?
can I kill him?
No.
I'm going to anyway.
Sorry, Cryptic.
I've been alive. He allowed me. Oh Jesus! What is this cold metal I feel? Oh! Wait a minute.
Serves you
No,
right, you
no.
bastard.
I was trying to shoot Cryptic, not
Now
Tear.
you know how it feels. Well,
I don't like
apparently-
life.
You shot through his eye socket to hit Cryptic, so
I don't like life.
I think you should do it
You
again.
Tony.
Apparently so. Apparently Cryptic is immortal.
Oh, dude. You missed and hit the lich. Go to hell.
Go to hell. I was already well on my way there.
And see,
Throw that back.
this circles right back around to this is what happens when you don't have
who is Shadow
proper,
again? Wait,
you don't practice at the range.
Whoa. Give me a second.
It's critical.
Yeah. Oh wait, what? Who was that?
Critical Thinkers Guild.
Critical Thinkers Guild. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Critical Thinkers Guild. Suck my dick.
First, you gotta remove the egg. That way you can
Well,
see
don't
it.
remove
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Egg. No. Suck my egg. How's that?
There it is.
Suck my egg, Lodi, 2025.
Isn't that a saying? Go suck an egg?
Oh, no.
Yeah, but usually my isn't in that sentence.
Wait a minute. Lodi sounds like a black man from the Bronx with 20 tattoos and 8 baby mamas. How'd you know that? Lodi has gang affiliations he don't want to talk about.
Stop dogs.
In a previous life.
I didn't dox you.
Yeah, you did. You doxed me.
Look. Lodi is
Maybe.
part of the Crips.
No,
you know,
no. I'm not part of
Undead for life.
Undead for life. What?
Yeah. Undead for life.
That's a bit of a conflicting interest, don't you think?
Don't act-
Undead's
look,
for
look.
life.
Look.
Think about this. Undead. Take the 4 out.
I know what I
life.
said. Undead forever then, damn it.
And this proves the point where people were saying undead are stupid.
You're not stupid.
So what Tira's saying is to wake up in the morning, he needs an alarm clock that tickles his nose with a phoenix feather.
Oh, God, no. Why don't you try to revive me?
1 hour, by the way.
Those with the phoenix feather.
That's how he wakes up in the morning.
People are trying to revive me.
No, you're not allowed to
Wait.
go to El Salvador.
What?
Lodi, we gotta go to El Salvador.
You're going to be deported to El Salvador.
Again?
Oh.
Yeah, not again.
Wait a minute, Lodi, they're gonna deport you again and then report you.
I remember the headache when you were deported there. We had to like arrange travel and hide from the police and Coast Guard. It was a fucking
Find an
mess.
exorcist. You know. And you know how hard it is to find an exorcist in El Salvador that speaks English? It's not fucking easy.
Yeah. Well, we had to try and make do with Google Translate.
He's performing the ceremony. We're trying to figure out what the fuck he's saying, and he's trying to banish you. We had to retranslate it. No, not banish. Capture. El Cache.
Wake up
No
Oh,
banish,
boy.
yo.
feeling like P. Diddy didn't age well. Oh God, no, that lyric in that song did not age well. I don't even know what song it is, but I remember that lyric
It's a Kesha song.
in that song. Ah. Who's Catcher?
Kesha.
Who's Catcher? Catcher. Catcher.
Kesha.
Catcher. That's what I said.
Sha.
What? Who's Shaw?
Cash.
I am confused.
I am the confused.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Keisha.
Keisha.
Yeah.
Kesha.
There's no I, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's autocorrect on my computer.
Oh,
Right, fair
Keisha. $. Keisha. Oh, who's Keisha?
Kesha.
Some
Oh,
singer
Who's? Wait,
or performer, some artist.
he said
Some artists back in the day that look kind of hot and looks horrible now.
Key sign ha. Who's Key sign ha?
No, that she is not a kung. She is not an ancient Chinese kung fu master. Okay, she is not Key China.
Oh no.
I am reading
She is
what
not
I am
part of the Wu Tang
told.
clan.
Cash App. Who's Cash App?
Yeah, my favorite person, Cash App.
Yeah, right.
Can we officially change PD's name to Puff Diddler? With me? Oh, okay.
Don't die.
No, let him die. Let him die. He wants to die.
So I already died. Thank
I
you.
thought you killed yourself on this stream
I
already.
did.
Oh, good.
Klingon.
You're trying to
Now
die
you're
again. That's
fucking
just
with me. You
greedy.
guys are just fucking with me now. You're saying Klingon, Cash App, Kenya,
Sorry.
Key $, ha, Catch Up.
Yes.
I will never know the name of this person.
To be fair, at least Keisha isn't thrown down your throat the way that Taylor Swift is.
Kal-El. Why are we talking about Superman? Oh, wait, that's Superman. Key
Lulu, you're my spirit animal, and I appreciate you. He don't. No. It's not key dong. It's dong key.
Hi, Duck Dog.
All right, fine. Don't laugh at me.
Kisa? Who's Kisa? Cryptic. I can't say that word, Cryptic. Quintillion? Quintillion?
Quintillion.
All right,
Look,
all
it's
right,
Cuban,
fine.
okay?
Wait. Seriously, who is quintuplets? It's a rapper, a song, a pop singer. Who is quintuplets?
I don't know.
Okay, wait. Kennesaw? Chickasaw? Wait! Kanye, no!
Kananye.
Banana.
Coniferous.
Where the fuck did you get banana out of that?
Shut up. Look, shut up.
Fine.
No! Katana. Wait, Kanata. Oh, there's a joke! Wait. What's the difference between a government building and a porcupine?
What's the difference?
I don't know. I'm waiting for Duck Dog to tell me.
Candelabra. Kenosha. Katana. Kanata. Canapolis. The dash whoever named their kid Ladasha needs to be fucking smacked.
You know, that does sound like an actual name, though. Ladasha.
Mm-hmm. I like that one. With porcupines and pricks are on the outside. Waka waka.
That's funny. That one's funny.
Canifoli. Wanda.
Ladasha sounds like a real name, though.
It is. It is.
Lodi's ex-girlfriend's name was Lashana. That's what it reminds me of. Ladasha. Lashana. Yeah. So it sounds
Lord
like a real
Jesus
name.
Christ.
Tiamat. What? Oh, Ketamat.
Laundromat. Damn it, Captain got me doing it.
Cause the dash don't be silent.
Tub, bat, swanner.
Alright, but who is it?
You know what?
Is it a singer? Or is it a what? Who is it?
Kilimanjaro. You know what?
It's some kind of singer, if I remember right.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a singer.
Drive me insane.
Kentucky. Kamada.
Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining, boom, ba-dum, boom. Shine on the
Shine on.
But to be fair, when you say
this
music
song.
is from someone, it usually implies that they.
Kiss my ass here. Cracking the seahorse.
Benjamin.
Yeah, Kesha was a one-hit wonder.
Wait. How do you say it properly?
Kasha.
Kesha.
Kesha.
Mhm.
Kesha. Okay, Kesha was a one-hit wonder. Aw.
Yeah.
By the way,
Thank-
Kefki, it's
thank you,
been
Kyle.
70 minutes.
Oh. You trying to say something? You trying to hint at something?
No, I'm just doing my job because
No,
you told
I
me
know,
to
I
tell you.
appreciate it. Yeah, we'll probably be winded up pretty soon.
Knefkis. I think he is trying to say something.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you something. It's really important. Come on,
Yeah,
come on, cuz. It's really important.
What?
You listening?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a goober.
How dare, good sir.
You're the goobiest goober that ever goobered.
How dare.
Oh, Now,
Thou
that's
art a goob.
that's
the
below
goober.
the belt, isn't it?
Well,
I mean,
well,
come on.
don't you know the rules though? Thou who art to call out goober first is goobering first.
It's my birthday. There are no rules for me today.
It's his birthday. He'll goob if
No.
he wants to.
I mean, it's,
Goob if
I mean,
he wants
technically
if he
it's not.
wants
It's the
to.
21st here now, but that's beside the
would
point.
Goob too if you were stuck on this strand. Bum, 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 bum.
I do not goob because I want to. I goob because I must.
I goob, therefore I am.
It's like everybody knows about the gummy bears, but did they know about the goober cats?
Goob.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's bouncing here and
Yeah.
there and there. Wait.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere. Goober
Goober
cat.
cat stuck in a box in front of laundry mats. Wait. That made no sense.
Bach just irate me.
Shut up, Cryptic.
That's rap.
Do you know what's amazing though? How to make gummy bear juice in this day and age? You put it in vodka. Yep.
You'll be bouncing up and down.
Yeah, I might have been watching a channel giving me bad ideas for things to do with candy and liquor.
yeah.
Isn't that slang being juiced is slang for being drunk, right?
Something like that. I don't know.
Something like that, yeah.
Hold on, Kefki, wake up. You're
What?
in coma. And we've been trying to reach about your extended warranty.
No! No! No, my
mean, in
car's
hindsight,
extended warranty! No!
We need to talk about your extended warranty, Kefki.
No!
Yes, your extended warranty.
Wait, but I don't have
Wake
a
up,
car.
Kefki. He's so
Oh
naughty.
God! Now you're making me think of that fucking content copper. Wake up, loser, wake
Oh, God,
up.
Jesus.
Oh
Yeah.
God, no! I still haven't
All right, I
watched
take it
any of it.
back.
I refuse.
Yeah,
God, that was so
I watched.
cringy.
I did.
I
Wait a
need
minute,
someone else with me to be tortured alongside me to get through that.
No. See, the problem is, I
Probably
didn't watch
arms.
it. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I watched someone analyzing it. I watched Luxembourg.
I refuse to even do that.
I watched Mr. Omegon's video on it. Because
Yeah.
I was looking at the actual thing, and after that, it was like so much cringe that I had to stop. And I know it's not just me that was thinking it's cringe, because the Mr. Omegon did the video and he said it was cringy, I believe. So yeah,
Oh, there's a lot of people that fucking despise it. Shit.
it was very cringy. Wake up, he said, wake up.
You want me to post the link to the video you're talking about?
Sure.
Is it the iDubbbz content cup like recession flop, that one?
Oh, are you posting the iDubbbz one, or are you posting Mr.
No,
Omegon's?
the Omegon's one.
Yeah, Mr. Omegon's, yes. You can post that one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna post iDubbbz one. Fuck
Yeah,
that
don't
shit.
post iDubbbz one. That's
I'm not-
We don't want to torture anyone here.
Well, Cryptic is in the
I
chat.
mean, exactly. I was about to say that. Get out of my brain.
What?
No, it's roomy in here.
Don't mind the tumbleweeds.
They're just a makeshift chair for me to sit in. I don't know.
Tumbleweeds do not work as a chair.
I
What if
will
you
make it
stack,
work.
What if you stack 4 tumbleweeds on top of each other?
You would need more than 4.
12.
I'm guessing.
I
you
know,
need
there's
at
plenty of space.
I'm thinking like somewhere in the neighborhood of like 16 to 20 of them. That might make a chair. Which, you know, if you got 16 to if you got 16 to 20 tumbleweeds tumbling around in your brain, you know, there's probably not a whole lot going on in there.
It's like the whole thing called with the whole if you're around long enough you see yourself become the villain saying. Like if you're around long enough you see yourself become the opposite of what you once were type.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's kinda like what seems to have happened.
Something like that.
Die a hero, live long. Well enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah, that's saying. That's it. There you go.
Mm.
Which is a shame because, you know, the old contact cops were very, very funny.
Yes.
Oh well. We all can't stay on top forever.
To be fair, though, everyone knew it was going to be bad.
Mm.
Everyone that's paid even like slight attention to iDubbbz in the last like 6 years knew it was going to be bad.
Yeah.
Wait, we're not talking about like old content cops from years ago?
No.
No, he made a new one on Ethan Klein of all people.
Oh, I didn't realize that happened.
Yeah, it came out like last week. So
Yep.
Shows you, like, again, how much was I paying attention? Not at all.
well, this week for you, whatever. It was the
Had better
16th,
things
wasn't
to
it?
do.
Yeah. It's not worth your time. It's modern cucked iDubbbz.
I'm
Not
not gonna watch it.
I
not
wouldn't watch it either.
iDubbbz.
I have
not-
no interest because I don't care about Ethan Klein either. So
Yeah.
I will-
two retards fighting. Oh, oops.
Basically,
Hold on.
people who should have retired
You're
like 5
fine.
years ago, but then didn't.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna say this. Say this. Originally, I didn't care about this battle. This is a fight. It was like again watching the Joker and Lex Luthor fight over who gets to destroy the city. However, when they started fucking with his kids, I'm gonna have to stop.
Yeah, that was
Wait,
that
did
was
what?
fucking gross.
Wait.
Yeah.
So go on. You
Like-
explain.
Oh, I'll explain if you want me to. Explain?
Yeah.
All right. So, Ethan was telling the story about how his dog had a parasite. You know, it was a new dog. It was a puppy, and it just started shitting everywhere. And
Aw.
it had a parasite. It was a rare parasite that the dog had. And then his son, his youngest child, just started doing the exact same thing, just shitting everywhere, shitting more often. So had diarrhea. And he said on the stream he thought it was the parasite. He thought it was this thing from the dog. You know, because again, kids putting everything in his mouth, dogs shitting everywhere. So
gross.
it's kids.
Yeah. Because
Oh,
kids
oh,
don't
but
know
he-
better.
Yeah, but he figured out no, it's just the formulas that they would feed them, from my understanding. However, the people that are antagonizing him took that and used that as the basis to say, oh, he's letting his kids eat dog shit and his kids are rolling around in filth, and they called Child Protective Services on him.
Yep.
Oh.
So
Oh, that's
Child
awful.
Protective Services go to his house, you know, just randomly say, you know, got a call about the kid's welfare and whatnot. They looked around his house, looked to make sure the kid had food. They go upstairs to see if the baby's well and whatnot. They, you know, his youngest child was bright and happy and smiling and just playful as ever. And they wanted to talk to his other two children. You know, he went to talk to them alone at their school. He goes, no, you're not fucking doing that. You're not talking to my kids alone at their school.
Yeah.
You know, and whatnot. And come to find out that now they're on like the group that did it, that, you know, are openly saying they did it. We call Child Protective Services on. You know, they mass did this, making Child Protective Services actually have to do something. And it when you have your beef with Ethan and Hila all you want, it's again, Lex Luthor and the Joker fighting. I could care less. Ever you involve
Don't bring
kids, you
children
involve
into
neutral
it.
parties.
Yeah,
You
don't.
you
Yeah.
picked this fight and you now lost it.
But and with iDubbbz, because Ethan and Ian have been friends, quote unquote. Though I see that as very fucking questionable now. Friends are either close to a decade or over a decade. I'm not entirely sure, but they've been friends for eons. And Ethan wanted like iDubbbz to basically just come out and say, "You've been to my house, you've met my kids, you know the house is clean, you know I look after them. Could you please?"
He wanted his friend to
say
take
for
off.
the record that I don't abuse my kids. And iDubbbz went on his shitty podcast with his wife and started like talking about how like saying that we don't want to get involved and la 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 la. And I think
It's not our fight and whatnot. Yeah.
And shit like that. And I don't want to get involved. Then makes a content cop on him. It's like, fuck off. You're a cunt.
No, hold on. It gets even worse. You make a content cop on him, and then you make it with the people fucking with him.
Yeah.
Oh, it was those guys that did that?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it was Hassan's lackeys that were fucking doing doing that shit.
Primarily the people on the stream, yeah. But the thing that gets me, all right, loyalty to my friends is paramount. You know, that is betrayal is an unforgivable sin. Now, if it's something minor, like using you and Blue as the example, if y'all had a minor argument over, oh, I think the stream should have a Hawaiian theme or it should have a space theme, it's a minor disagreement.
Yeah.
It's honestly water under the bridge, and taking either one of your side doesn't show me being biased to the other. However, me saying I will fucking fight because, again, if it's something major, like if I choose to stay out of it completely, not talk about it, not interact, like, hey, I'm friends with both of you. I don't want to, I don't want to get put in the middle of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also the minute I realize that you're willing to use social resources so that you can try to frame somebody and kind of abuse those, I'm automatically putting you on a shit list because those resources are there for actual kids. It's meant to go towards kids who need to be safe, and doing that to somebody just because you don't like their online presence takes away from that.
Yeah,
but let me finish this
all the time and sorry, no.
Yeah, I would just go like if say using you two again as an example, Kefki. If Blue tried to swap Kefki, I'm not saying you would do this, but using that example, I'm going to side with Kefki. Like, dude, that was fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Like
the severity of it, yeah.
Yeah, like if it's something severe enough, like say she could have been hurt. Hell no, dude, that's fucked up. Like, no, you shouldn't have fucking done that. That's a bridge too far. You guys are having a fight, and I get that, but that's a bridge too far.
Yeah.
And as a friend, when they fucking called CPS on him. Now, again, fucking with him, making streams about him and talking about all the shit that he's done or like all the shit they can't stand. Again, we're all YouTubers. It's fucking what we do. However, again, when you bring real our stream life into real life, then there's a fucking issue.
Yeah.
Well,
it also it makes the general opinion of people laughable to the authorities. It does, because there are times where I did think that somebody should be reported on. There are times where people post their honest opinions or what they are doing, and you're like, yeah, I think that's illegal. So I do support people going to the cops when they think something's illegal. But I don't believe in doing it falsely. I don't believe in doing it because of my opinions. And that's kind of what messes it up. I dox these people because I don't like their opinions.
With me as well, and Jen, you might remember this. So there's like a level of like personal like fucking annoyance with this shit as well. Because do you remember when people were trying to go after Blind Girl, like trying to get like a CPS to
they were
see
trying
Blind
to
Girl's house?
accuse her of lying when her apartment caught fire because 2 of her cats passed away in that fire.
Well, there was that, and then later on, when she was trying to do the autism charity stuff, there was the people like you're abusing your kid by doing it. It was ABA therapy and stuff like that. Like people are fucking stupid and get hold of personal information and do the wrong things with it. It's just really annoying.
Assassin is right. None of those internet e-celebs understand what friendship is, and they have no concept of zero concept of loyalty. Yes. Now, granted, I've never seen any one of you in person. However, I think we've known each other at least almost 3 years now. Some of us.
Yeah.
Some of us, yeah.
Yeah, like for me, how I establish friendship, if I break bread with you, like if we sit down to a big meal, we're all shit talking, because I'm a fat kid, and I'm a fat kid, and I'm probably gonna always be a fat kid. We break bread, we're friends, fucking friends. I guess if we scream together enough, I guess we're fucking friends.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. You know, and and granted, we're all gonna have disagreements. We're all gonna have moments of time where, yeah, I don't agree with what he did here, but and that's okay. There's stuff about each other we probably can't stand. It's all fucking right. But we ain't gotta go at each other in real life. I don't have to call up someone's house and try to get them killed because of a disagreement.
No. I don't believe in, I don't believe in...
Except for rat. I want to eat rat.
Well, that... yeah. But, like, I don't believe in doxing people. I don't believe in trying to get any sort of agencies involved or you know, real life stuff.
Doxing is wrong.
If there's no cause, if there's a cause or something that they've admitted to or you saw that makes sense, then I can understand involving, you know, some agency like that. But if you have no proof and you're just making it up, there is no need to go to that level. That's almost as bad. That's just as bad as doxing to me. You're getting you're getting real life things involved that don't need that for not legitimate reason. It's just horrible to me. So
and you know the worst part. Oh, wait, sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say it's the keyboard syndrome. Like it is the keyboard warrior syndrome. Like I think a lot of kids have this belief that people wouldn't talk like this to each other in the past. I'm like, yes, but those men and women who were talking like that were aware that they could get hit for it. You know, like there is a level of like, if you're going to open your mouth and be a dick to someone might actually hit you. That part's still true. Yep. But we did have more of a tolerance for people using their fucking words. Like, not saying I don't remember my fights back in the 80s and the 90s, I do, but I also remember guys just laughing it off and being like, okay, he's a prick.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of people still like that now. It's just you have all of them fucking mixed together on a platform where,
But see, the problem, again, most of it is you can talk and butt shit. There's no physical altercation. Back in the day, we had to face. If I wanted to say shit about you, I had to do it one of two ways. I had to do it behind your back in real life, the people that could verify I said that shit, or I had to do it to your fucking face. Now, if I did it to your face, there's a chance we can get to a fight. Now, if I did it behind your back, there's also a chance that you could hear about it and we could have a fucking fight.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you ain't got that shit. Blue, I'm always in fucking Maryland, and you're in Mario, England. If I say something behind your back, it'll get back to you, but there's nothing you fucking do to me. Just using that example.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to say something, I'm going to say it to your face.
Yeah, about the awful crimes of me being British.
Exactly.
What makes it actually worse right now is there's a
British.
good chance. Yeah, because because Blue, say you try to say something back to Tyr, and he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna report you to your fucking cops.
Oh God.
It's stuff like that has me like, I'll take the piss out of the Brits and stuff, but
yeah,
I hate that they can do that to you.
You're right, and that's another thing. I hate the fact on your end, Blue. I hate the fact that something you said, if say someone from your country listen to us talk, and you say you call me an N-word, you know,
right?
And I'm laughing my ass off about it. Someone from your homeland could hear that, go to your cops, and be offended on my behalf. Fucking can't stand that.
That's weird.
It is weird.
It's an awful lot of that kind of shit that you see coming from our side, and they want to pull that stuff up here. Like they want Canada to go in line with what the Brits and the Europeans are doing, and we're like, please don't. We like to tease each other. Part of the, relationship between the U.S. and Canada is is exchangement of jokes.
See, and
Yeah.
again, that's the hallmark of how this is how I learned to deal with people. If you can take a joke, you're probably a decent enough person. I can talk to you because you can take a joke, and especially if you can dish it out. If you can take it and dish it, oh, that's fucking great. You know, Rotten calls me an N-word at least twice a week, maybe a little bit more than that. But and me and Rodney go back and forth. And if someone hearing how we talk to each other would assume we don't like each other, but me and Rodney fucking having a good old time.
Yeah.
And then there's me who just sends pictures of war crimes to both Cryptic and Blue.
Yes, you do.
Well, you know, you're Canadian, so you just want to show off your work.
Yeah.
I didn't
all
make
that
any
is.
of that shit. I got into the habit of sending them food that's been mixed. So, dumplings with Italian toppings inside and vice versa. And
Heresy.
This motherfucker.
Yep.
At 4 a.m. for me is like tagging me in pictures of like horrific videos of like weird pizzas and stuff. It's like, and I was awake because it's me. I was like, fuck, why?
Heresy.
It's like how do you
Utter
get an Italian to eat pineapple? Well, you make the Hawaiian pizza first, and then you put a pepperoni pizza on top of it.
Nice.
You okay, Kefki?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just having allergies. Sorry.
I mean, we've been going at it for a while. Maybe we
Yeah.
should stop.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, it's almost 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hour and a
we should
half.
Probably call it a stream.
Fair enough.
You were here early doing setup, weren't you?
Yeah.
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 Okay. All right. So, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you everybody on panel with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you everybody in chat for joining us, for the stream. And have a wonderful Easter. Please have a happy, wonderful Easter, and then have a good Monday tomorrow. And be safe and take care. Anybody want to say anything before we duck out?
Yes.
WLoAField would make us.
I would like to say thank you for the birthday wishes, belated. Thank you.
Same.
Oh, and-
Thank you all so much.
Oh, and Rat, if you would marinate yourself in lime juice, just maybe.
He's not.
2 to 4 hours.
He's not English though. Why is there lime juice?
Well, because
Shouldn't it be like an American flavor, like grape soda?
Wait a minute, hold on. See, hear me out. I'm thinking of making a mojito salsa.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to marinate in lime juice. Just.
Let's
Sorry.
see what I can do.
or you
Alright,
could really
I'll go back to my
fuck this.
cookbook.
Guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
So make sure you do that, Blue. Not Blue. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see what I can do.
Did my thing cut out again?
No.
It did.
No.
It did.
Oh.
Kefki sounds like she's dying from her chair.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So that's gonna be it. You posted links. Thank you, Blues, for posting links.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Later, taters. Bye.
Bye.